Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk Bulldog hockey. And with us, Associate Head Coach Drew Famulak. And Coach, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Bulldogs opened WCHA play this past weekend against a very good opponent in Michigan Tech. Got a split on the weekend. Just talk about the weekend performance.
You know, overall, it was pretty good. Friday, we came out, and I thought the first 10 minutes had a lot of jump. You got to credit their goalie, Jamie Phillips, had a great first 10 minutes. And, you know, we had 2 or 3 chances that I think that if they go in early, it might have been different. But he was very good, and their team's very well composed. And it took us a little bit to get going after that. But I thought Saturday night, we came out, manufactured a few goals, and ended up on the right side of it.
As we go to the highlights of Friday's game, taking on Michigan Tech, their first official contest of the year. The Bulldogs a couple games in hand against Western Michigan. Talk about how those 2 games prepared you for this WCHA series.
Well, Western was heavy. They were big. They were strong, and I thought it did a great job in terms of us being able to get ready to play, inside the dot area in the offensive and defensive zones.
Here early, as you mentioned, Bulldogs get some scoring chances here in the first 10 minutes of the game.
We really did. We had 2 or 3 what we consider grade A chances, and you can see right now we got them on the ropes. We just didn't have maybe the puck luck on Friday that we did on Saturday.
They got a couple goals here coming up in the first period, a couple goals back-to-back that really put them out in front.
Yeah, the first one, kind of caught us off guard because it did get reviewed. And we never saw the overhead of it, but it must have been in if they ruled it because that camera's right above the net there.
How tough is it against an opponent, the quality of Michigan Tech, when you get down 2 goals here early? How tough is that to come back?
Well, it wasn't the fact that we went down the second one. We didn't think we had good enough pushback after the first goal. And then after the second goal, I thought our pushback was really good. We couldn't capitalize at that point.
2-0 at the end of the first, and then here going to the second period action, Michigan Tech with another goal. Before you were finally able to get on the scoreboard here coming up soon.
Yeah, it was a bit of a blown coverage in the neutral zone, but you can see we're doing a pretty good job of getting to the net, but like I said, their goalie was really good on Friday night.
Bulldogs will get the goal here in the third from Chad McDonald, an early goal here to start the third period.
Well, if you watch, it's no different than what happened in the first period. We got a lot of traffic. We got guys at the net, except this one we get a little puck luck and it goes in. You can see Babs is great in front of the net and Mac just bumps it home, but that was kind of our mantra, was to get net front traffic against Phillips to make it a little bit harder for him.
How good of a goaltender is he, a returning All-American type player for Michigan Tech?
I don't know if you're going to see much better. Like, he's really good. He'll be under consideration again. He's a Winnipeg draft, and I thought he was very good both nights.
Here, the final 5-1, and certainly against Michigan Tech. What was the emphasis going from night 1 to night 2 to come back on Saturday with a victory?
Well, we tweaked a little bit. We did some different things in the neutral zone. We wanted to get more pucks, and we wanted to start faster, but then we also wanted to be a little more resilient on Saturday, which I thought we were.
The Bulldogs taking on Michigan Tech, second game of the weekend series at the Aviglaven Ice Arena. Just talk about the opportunity to play at home this past weekend.
Well, it was electric in there both nights. I thought Friday the crowd was awesome. Saturday, same thing. The student section was very, very good. And when you're playing in home in a situation like that, especially on Saturday night when we got up 3-1, I mean, the crowd was into it, the fans were into it, and it was, like I said, it was electric in there.
As we go to the highlights of Saturday's game, back and forth first period action, no score at the end of the opening period.
Yeah, no, it was. I thought both teams came out with really structured game plan. You can see here we're attacking the net. Robo had a chance on the backside. A little turnover there, but I thought Charles was really, really good on Saturday. He rebounded after Friday night, but he was, like I said, I thought he was spectacular on Saturday.
The one Michigan Tech goal here early gives them a 1-0 lead, but the Bulldogs able to come right back, and you get the answer as Corey Mackin will get a goal here coming up soon.
Yeah, he's really good around the net. You can see he's off the backside here down by the goal post, and the shot comes. We got traffic. Shepard's in the right spot, and then Corey bangs it home, but that was good to see Corey get his first collegiate goal.
How big of an answer was that after Michigan Tech had just taken the lead?
Oh, it was huge because we wanted, like I said, we wanted pushback a little more than we did on Friday night, and I thought it was there on Saturday.
Here's the go-ahead goal from Kyle Schemp, the captain, that gives you a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you look, once again, Kyle scored from right in front of the goaltender, and for him to be effective, that's where he's going to have to continue to set up shop.
As we go to the third period, the Bulldogs coming up here will get the eventual game winner from Tyler Andrew, but you mentioned it, Charles Williams, big night with 35 saves.
He was really good. He was solid. I thought he played the puck well, and he made some timely saves for us.
Here, the eventual game winner as you go take a 3-1 lead, and then from there able to hold on as Michigan Tech will get a score, but never could really get a good shot at that final goal.
I thought the last 2 or 3 minutes we played really well. We locked it down. We blocked some shots, and And like I said, Charles made a really good save late, but for the most part, we did a good job of keeping them to the outside.
How important was that to come back on Saturday night and get the win to split the weekend series?
No, it was huge, no doubt about it. Especially when you're playing early in the year. Nobody else in our league had played yet, so for us to get that first win on the board was definitely a plus.
This weekend, another big opponent coming in, the Wisconsin Badgers for the first time ever. What will it be like hosting the Badgers here this weekend?
Well, obviously it's exciting. You know, not only do we have Michigan on the slate this year, we go to the Minnesota tournament, so we get to play in their rink, and to have Wisconsin come in for the first time ever to play in our arena is huge. I know our guys are looking forward to it. Our fans are going to be excited, and just from a national perspective, it's very big for our university.
You had a chance to go to Wisconsin last year to face the Badgers. What do you know about Wisconsin going into this weekend's action?
You know, they're young. Don't know much about them. The fact that they did roll over some more players. So it's going to be interesting to see. We'll get some tape on them this week, and we'll know more by Wednesday.
Non-conference series, and then you're right back into WCHA play and right back against Michigan Tech, going on the road with a long road trip next week.
Yeah, no, back up to Tech, and that'll be good because we'll get on the road. It'll be the first time that we've really had to make an in-depth road trip, and I know our guys are excited, and it's time to play every weekend, and we're taking steps every week to continue to get better, and today was a good day at practice. The guys were excited, and we're just looking forward to the weekend.
Big opening month of the season here. You took on Western Michigan, Michigan Tech, Wisconsin, Michigan Tech again, then you've got Minnesota State. Talk about what that means to the guys to be able to face all these high-level opponents here early in the season.
Yeah, no question. I mean, not only are we looking forward to playing at home against high-level opponents, but we get to go on the road and test our mettle on the road. And the series against Western was very good to set us up for our conference play. Now we'll play again non-conference. That'll hopefully set us up for down the road when we come back after Michigan Tech.
Well, Coach, congratulations again on the Saturday victory, and best of luck against the Badgers this weekend.
Great. Thanks, Rob.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.